Father? Father? Where are you?
Ashe, my finest creation.
Father? What happened? You're bleeding.
Just a flesh wound. I'll be fine. I just need a minute. Need to rest.
Who did this to you?
Someone from the Dark Brotherhood. Just leave me be. Walked down a path I shouldn't have. Dealt with forbidden magics and knowledge. Stole from people I shouldn't have. It led to her death. But it also made you.
What are you saying? Who is she?
You don't understand. And one day, I hope you will.
Just stay here. I'll get help.
It's too late. Remember the flower I gave you. Cling to hope and renewal. Remember. Remember. Remember.
I'd rather fight for my life than live it. You saw that? My memories? How is that even possible? No, it can't be. Those are my memories. Deeply personal. Painful. You couldn't have. Perhaps it was a mistake to talk about him. It brings back too much. Let's just focus on the task at hand. Just forget what you saw. It wasn't real. It was just a dream. What is it? With what particularly? Sharpening your weapon requires not just a grindstone, but an understanding of the materials at your disposal. It's a balance of craftsmanship and knowledge. In combat, when the other guy has his shield up, regular blows are useless. Wind up and hit him with a really powerful attack to get past that shield. Even if your opponent doesn't have a shield, those big powerful blows can stagger him. Leaves him open for a quick follow-up blow. Don't just stand still to do your big wind-up blows. Think of it like a dance, where each step and turn is calculated to exploit vulnerabilities. Yet exertion comes at a cost. Monitor your stamina. Striking with deliberation ensures your survival. A fully drawn bow holds the promise of a swift end. Ensure your draw is true and let your arrows fly with purpose. Beyond that, my expertise is limited. My experiences don't encompass archery. Combat isn't a race to the grave. The wise warrior knows when to guard and when to strike. Position your shield strategically between you and potential termination. Anticipate an enemy's powerful strike. Sidestep or deflect, never absorb. Direct confrontation against overwhelming force is suboptimal. Dual-wielding sacrifices defense through a barrage of attacks. Execute with synchronicity, and your foes may not have the chance to respond. I'd be happy to, but do expect rigor. My methods are designed to push your limits. Shall we proceed? Excellent choice. We'll start with sword techniques. Precision and efficiency are key. Draw your weapon. Let's begin. Start with fundamental offensive and defensive patterns. Control is essential. Let the sword become an extension of your will. Very good. It looks like you already have the basics down. Let's start working on different attack combinations. I want you to execute a series of slashes and stabs. Not at me, just the air. I don't have a target for you, but imagine there's one there. Don't hold back. Let it all out. Your movements are swift and graceful. You've got natural talent. Yes? What did you need? They're inspired by Breton embroidery. But yes, the heels definitely make them stand out. Visually speaking, it's fashionable. Practically speaking, it enhances my mobility in a way traditional armor, even most light armor, would restrict. You'd be surprised. These aren't your average heels. They adjust their height and weight distribution for maximum stability. My father designed the core technology. It was admittedly for different purposes, but I repurposed it into what I have now. As for the skirt, it allows for more freedom of movement. Less protection, but that's what my greaves are for. It's functional, comfortable, and serves as a reminder of my past. That's all that matters. My father gave it to me. It was a bit bulkier back then. Let's just say I've made a few adjustments over the years for functionality, and perhaps a touch of personal flair. Surprisingly, no. My construction grants me an unusual resistance to the elements. Temperature fluctuations rarely trouble me. Forget I said anything. The base is a blend of flexible metal weaving and dynamic tonal architecture, both concepts inspired by 𝗏𝗏 technology. My father used those principles to create a material both protective and adaptable. Oh, forgive me. Imagine metal woven so finely it resembles cloth, yet retains its strength. As for tonal architecture, It involves manipulating materials with sound, imbuing them with unique properties. He was commissioned by the 𝗏𝗏 to create a new nimble armor material, as light as cloth and as protective as ebony. He later backed out of the project. He never intended for his creations to be used for war, after all. Most react with mild curiosity. Skyrim sees its fair share of travelers, so a foreigner's attire rarely raises eyebrows. Some might find my style unconventional, but they usually keep their thoughts to themselves. Those who know me better understand it serves a practical purpose. Glad you appreciate it. What's our next plan of action? How does this relate to our missions and quests? I don't see the tactical bearings here. I just don't have a huge appetite. I'm not a very good liar, am I? Certain foods don't give me the necessary nutrition as it does for others. It's a health disorder of sorts, but I'm not dying or anything. Yes, I have, actually. Just because I don't eat often doesn't mean I don't have favorite foods. I quite enjoy sweet rolls, for one. They're just so delectable. What foods do you enjoy? Oh, okay. Seems to be a popular choice around Skyrim. There is one food that feeds me, though. And that's elsewhere fondue, one of the recipes that I know of that fortifies 𝗦𝗫𝗐𝗫. However, that's the exception here. 𝗦𝗫𝗐𝗫. You probably noticed I guzzle magica potions quite often. Since food can't sustain me, I resort to magica, kind of like how a vampire feeds on blood, except I'm not a vampire. Pale or white streak. I'm kidding, you should have seen your face. Death to all Eylids, I am an automaton, beep boop, beep boop. Seriously though, I guess I'm just different. Let's keep it at that. Hopefully this doesn't change anything. Oh, what is it? I guess I just started. There wasn't any formal guild I needed to join. I just started going to inns and making myself available. Oh, that came out wrong. By available, I don't mean the other thing. I don't have anything against that profession. It just isn't for me. Anyway, business on that front has been kind of rough, both figuratively and literally. Firstly, I haven't been able to find many clients. Most merchants already have mercenaries and aren't looking for another one. And by literally, I've definitely been in some tough scrapes. I almost became 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 at some points. I hope my skills have been sufficient. Glad to see my skills are recognized. You aren't that bad yourself. You can pull your weight. I admire that about you. Was that a threat? Tell you what, let's spar. My blade to yours. Amateur. Yeah. Absent. Hey. Thanks. Hey. Well, I wanted to I appreciate your admirable behavior. That's what I wanted to say. Not just your combat prowess. I think we aren't dead now because of that. You're nice. Outside of combat, I mean. Well, that just means it's true. Too many times I see nobles trying to butter up to each other. It's disgusting. When you say something, you should mean it. Commended strength should mean actual strength. Not just because you're some highborn's pup. What do you mean? Friends? I don't know. Guess I've never been anybody's friend before. No, it's just a fair contract. 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 Contract! You're helpless. Hey! What now? No double bed. Guess I'll stand guard. Unless you'd prefer I get closer? Do you need something? What would you like me to wear? All right, that seems fitting. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk? Feeling fancy today, are we? Oh, and by the way, we're only having one drink at this. Don't want you getting frazzled or discombobulated. We need you in tip-top tactical condition tomorrow. And you won't stop at 2, or 3, or 4. You'll constantly ask for more, and I don't want to risk that. I know how it works with you mortals, after all. Well, drink's been poured. Cheers. Lately, I've been contemplating what it feels to belong. I've felt alone for most of my life, and it's good that I can find solace in our companionship. It's comforting to have someone to share this adventure with. I aim to protect those I care about and avenge those I have lost. It's a little life motto of mine. So what do you want to talk about now? In a peaceful life, I'd definitely live in a cabin in the woods and take daily frequent strolls nearby. Then eat all the sweet rolls I could eat too. That's not to say I wouldn't be sword fighting or training, even during peacetime. But hopefully, I'd only have to swing a wooden sword, and not a real one. All right. Knowledge is power. Let's keep it at that. if you want me to elaborate, there's no better way to improve as a person other than to grow your knowledge. It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together. Never stays in the right place. Ugh, better.
Get back here, bastard!
Yes? What did you need? Affirmative.
It's failing. I can't keep this up. No, not like this. Not like this.
Hello.
Deep down, everyone has
Wait,
a desire for it.
you. I know you. Your voice. But who am I?
Hello. Good morning. Only the result of years of... No. And the answer's quite simple. You are my daughter.
Oh, what is it?
So, the first time you mentioned this wasn't mere fantasy. There's more to this than I thought. What did you see? That night, yeah, it still haunts me. I thought I'd buried the pain, locked it away. But some wounds, they never truly heal. I always believed I was capable of anything. My father instilled that confidence in me. He called me his masterpiece, his greatest creation. Yet, I failed. I couldn't even catch the one who took him from me. That's why I've been training, honing my skills, to ensure I never feel that helpless again. Why is that? Unnecessary emotion gets in the way during battle. Not good for us, unless you'd like to end up dead. I'm not in the mood to answer personal questions. Yes? Stay focused.